Kim Albright is flying above skies of the Tennessee Valley. Here is another aerial look at what we're seeing. This is a live camera shot. The pictures that you're seeing this morning with Kim Albright are live pictures. These were not taken earlier. These are taken right now. You can see traffic is moving very slowly. That is, of course, the area that we've been talking about, the Waterford apartment complex area, the shopping center that we see there, the rubble that's been left behind. I believe, Adrian, that is the school. Is it not the business?
The larger building that is standing tallest is the former Westbury Theater, and yes, that's what you're seeing there. Now, this appears to be over at what called Country Club Apartments, right, directly across the street from there.
See the cars mangled and...
And, of course, many of those cars belong to volunteers who are in there for rescue operations right now. What we're seeing right now is the top of Country Club Apartments. And Chateau, is that Chateau that's further back to the left there? Apparently not bothered. But that's part of a Country Club apartment building right there. What we're looking at is Airport Road, looking back toward Whitesburg. And what you're seeing there, that would be Quincy's Restaurant.
The Crestwood Hospital area?
And Crestwood Hospital.
That is looking along the rows of the apartment complex back there behind the shopping center we just saw a moment ago before Kim moved.
Right.
Back where the Waterford apartments are, some of the heaviest damaged area. A woman was in her shower at the time that the tornado hit. 19 confirmed fatalities at this time. Those numbers could go higher. Humana Hospital took in at least 80 people throughout the night. Injuries, serious injuries, minor injuries, cuts, bruises, shock. Small children, adults. We had one confirmed fatality at Humana, which was an adult male, 32 years old. Those numbers are just now coming in. You know, it's so hard to say. You have friends and you have family that are in the area. The phone lines were hard to get through last night. They're opening up slowly again this morning. Many areas of town still without power, still without utilities. We talked with Craig Beasley earlier this morning with TVA. He had mentioned that TVA is bringing in linesmen from Mississippi and Tennessee to help restore power. They had 161,000 watt lines that were down, which means that they cannot give power to Huntsville Utilities. And without the power supply to them, Huntsville Utilities cannot get all that power back restored. But Huntsville Utilities is working very hard with TVA to get the power restored. It will be months, possibly years, before some of these communities will be built back up and look the way they looked before yesterday afternoon at 4:30.
Much of the Airport Road area looks like a war zone, and that's where Don Phelps joins us live. Don, do you see much activity there tonight?
Not too much tonight, Heather. The operations that have been going on here around the clock for better than 24 hours have now ceased. As you can imagine, these workers were worn out. They have worked at a fever pitch around the clock trying to rescue people from the debris here at the Westbury Shopping Center and what was in back of me, the old Goldbro store. As you can imagine, also tonight, the temperature has dropped. It is bitterly cold out here tonight. This is not a place to have rescue operations taking place, to have people out here working in this kind of environment. As you said at the top of the newscast, it looks much like a war zone. I couldn't help but, as I drove in tonight, just thinking about the scenes that we had seen from Germany and other places in Europe during World War II that were bombed out. And of course, it will take quite a while to reconstruct all this, to clean up the rubble here. It will be weeks and even possibly months to come. But this wasn't the only hard area hit. The Jones Valley area was also hard hit by this twister. The twister hit first here and then moved off to my east up here and then into Jones Valley. And as Beverly Taylor reports, that neighborhood is now on the road to recovery.
This will be a very prominent sound in the Jones Valley community for quite some time. This once attractive neighborhood is now a disaster area.
I'm so glad I kind of saw what happened last night. I couldn't have tasted this morning had I not seen it last night. Yeah, but I knew it was. Yeah, I bought a tennis racket yesterday.
Oh, did you? It's okay.
It was nice to know that we got all the stuff like wedding pictures and all that, but I was just glad that nobody was home.
Many Jones Valley residents and curious onlookers are just walking through the neighborhood, not believing what they see.
It's devastating. I mean, you got to be down here to see it. Really, this is some of the houses are completely gone. People are completely homeless. Most of the trees are gone now. It's going to have to be completely re-landscaped.
Although saddened by their property losses, the residents are grateful there were no deaths within the immediate area. As for their future, they'll just start over. This is made a bit easier because of strong community spirit. In Huntsville, Beverly Taylor, 31 Eyewitness News.
We see the destruction there by that tornado in the Jones Valley area. Also hit was a Jones Valley Elementary School. Now, while school was out, there was still a group of children, teachers, and painters in there for an after-daycare school. And tonight, as Amy Witte reports, she has a remarkable story from one teacher who is thanking God for being alive.
Tears filled Tori Owen's eyes as she looked upon her school. Filled with emotion, the young school teacher stared in amazement at the crumpled school. Yesterday afternoon, Tori, 2 other teachers, 2 painters, and 37 children were in Jones Valley when the building came tumbling down.
Remember a lot except that there was stuff falling on us. Kids were screaming.
Kids were screaming?
I had somebody under me, and the paint crew had the rest of my kids in my kindergarten class, and me all under me in by a wall. And when it was over, all of my kids got out, but we didn't know where the other ones were, and they had already gotten out.
Today, work crews began digging through the rubble, hoping to find something to salvage. In the field across the street, the tornado's strength left its mark. School desks tossed awkwardly in the grass. Children's drawings and rulers crumpled and broken. But for so many like Tori, today is a day to count blessings, not lost possessions. You look back at the school today, what do you think?
It's a miracle we made it. It really is.
In Huntsville, Amy Witte, 31 Eyewitness News.
Of course, the students of Jones Valley Elementary did not go to school today, and they will not go back to school until Monday. At that time, they'll be reporting to the new Challenger School, which was constructed nearby. According to Mary Jane Keller, the superintendent of the public schools, it should take some 2 years to rebuild that school. Now,